the New 80s Revolution with Jason Nupp, a one-and-all show full of fun where anything can and does happen. Pickups, fan mail, toy reviews, camping with the New 80s Revolution Jr. Whatever the heck else does not fit into a specific category, Jason covers it right here, folks. And now, the host of the New 80s Revolution, Jason Nupp.
Hello everybody, Jason Nupp, New 80s Revolution, down here in the cave for a snowy Saturday night. I'm bored. My man Tom Strickland is messaging me. I was bored and I had some stuff to show you. That's all this is. You know, no big deal. Just a Saturday night drop in. We got to do a live show soon. I don't know when, but I would like to do a live show soon. I've got a little batch of pickups here. I've got some thrift store items that I grabbed. I've got a garage sale item that I don't even know why I have. And I've got a NECA product. I've got a wonderfully exciting gift from a friend of the channel that I get to customize. Ooh, what is that all about? And you know, I've just been hanging on to this stuff, and now I'm gonna sit and chat with you. I was hoping for a Grail pickup show. There's a Grail coming in the mail, and I was, kind of hoping that the reliable, dependable, never fail United States Post Office would come through and get my package here, but no indeed. No, they haven't. So no Grail yet. I'm sure Monday or so. But so that's gonna have to wait. But instead of just not doing anything at all with you, I got some stuff. I got some stuff to show you. Thrift stores in my area. Wow, those children are running through the floor. Thrift stores in my area are junk. We've got a couple of Goodwills. Goodwill is deplorable. They're overpriced garbage. Salvation Army usually is like worse than a garage sale. But Savers is a gem of a thrift store. There's just one like 40 minutes from me, so I don't usually go. But I went this week and grabbed a few things. And one thing I did this already. I taped this episode already, and then there was like an interruption or a malfunction or something, and I stopped. So this is like a redo. This is a take two, and so I know something has happened to one of these items already, and I'm horribly disappointed. You'll see in a minute. But let's start off with the Savers stuff. As always in our household, we are behind the times. And I don't know if you guys have heard of it, Harry Potter. Harry Potter, this new movie book series has come to our home. My Liam is suddenly a fan, and then we all dove in like head first, like we always do, just diving in. The kids are playing some game upstairs called Egg Splat with the water, and so you're going to hear some squeals every few minutes as they get drenched with water. But Harry Potter. So we have dove in and dived in, I guess, and we are married to Harry Potter. We love the Harry Potter. We read the books. I read the books to the family with the performance and the voices and it's a blast. And then we watch the movie and we collect stuff and products and posters and pops and Wizarding World stuff, and we love the Harry Potter. And so at Savers, I found Savers is the only thrift store that has VHS tapes still, and we got a couple of Harry Potter VHS tapes for 49 cents. We're in the process of transitioning one of our hangout rooms upstairs into a Harry Potter collection room, because that's just how, crazily we dive into things. And so, I'll put these up there on a shelf. Harry Potter VHS tapes, the first two movies. Love the Dobby Love him. Love that little character. I don't know. We'll talk. Maybe we'll talk about Harry Potter more in the future. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how into it you guys are, but we love it here. Finally, I guess. I don't know. 25 years later. Okay. Ooh. Turn that on. I have. I gotta hang on. Let me pull it over a little bit more. I have a few of these. But when I find them at Savers for $2.99, I cannot resist the GE alarm clock radio, and I can't pull it any further because I plugged it in because I wanted to show you that it does work, even though it's not 411. It does work. I just love these things. I did these, there are a few things that represent Dusty. There are a few things that represent, this period of time. Well, there's lots of things that represent this period of time, but there are a few, I'm sorry, a period, visual, like, just triggers of the decade, and these are one of them. These brown wood grain, red LED clock radios that was on every parent's nightstand. It was multiple rooms in your house had one of these. I have a couple of them on the 80s stuff shelf, but I whenever I see one of these, why do I have 3 digital alarm clocks? I don't know, because I love them. And one of our rooms that we hang out in upstairs actually doesn't have a clock in it. Like, we've always had a little. I always when I have the TV, if it's got the shelves and like the I always have to have a little TV, because back in the day when you had the cable, you always had the time. The time was always on your TV, and then when you get rid of that, when you get rid of the cable, you get rid of the time. So I don't know what time it is. Well, I'm going to put this upstairs, actually. I'm going to put this in one of my TV rooms, and I'm going to know what time it is. I'm going to know what time it is because I've got my 3rd wood-grained GE alarm clock radio. Love, love, love those. $2.99. Okay. This is not... I'm going to save the disaster for last here. I want to spend more time down here. I'm getting a recliner, like a theater, like a leather theater room recliner chair from Amazon, and they're cheap. This was like $149, and I don't know if it's going to last me forever, but it's a small recliner. I can only have a small chair down here, and I just want to kick back some nights down here, and just roll back the recliner, maybe throw an album on. Watch some TV. I got the VCR set up down here. I've got the TV, but I didn't have a DVD player down here. And for $3.99, every single thrift store in the world has about 150 of these. Good old Philips Progressive Scan Dolby Digital DVD player. Yeah, $3.99. Wow, they are having fun up there. No remote, but I'll tell you what. I'll show you something if I can find it. And I don't know if I can find it. It should be here. Okay. For $5, I want you to, if you all have old TVs, old VCRs, forget about those bulky, expensive universal remotes. Go to the Family Dollar. And for $5, you get this Magnavox universal remote. And this thing is new. I mean, this was manufactured in July of 2020. But the code book for this is like straight out of the 80s. The code book has VCRs, televisions that they don't even produce anymore, and early model DVD players all in the code book. So this remote, this $5 Family Dollar remote, controls my TV. Yeah. Check it out. Look at that. Controls my TV. $5. $5. And it also controls my Daewoo VCR. $5. You're not going to find a universal remote that does VCRs. This one, $5 at Family Dollar. And so I have no doubt that it's going to control my new $3 Philips DVD player. So yeah, get yourself one of these, cheap. All right, so here's the disaster. I picked this up, and I want one of these now. So so we got this. We got a. Unfortunately, it's 1990, and that's why this doesn't hurt as much as I expected it to hurt. So this is from 1990. When I saw it, I was kind of, it's beautiful, but I was sort of on the fence because it's from 1990, and I don't want one from 1990. We don't do the 90s on this channel. But I was like, man, it's $2.99. And so I got it. And just about 20 minutes ago, I said, oh, look, I've got this GE remote answering system. Oh, awesome. This is great. I put it on the 80s shelf. And then just because I said, well, let me take a look inside. And all that was in there was the power cord, a telephone cord, and the instruction manual. But the problem is, the power cord is heavy, right? And it gives you the impression that there was a actual answering machine in here. Thank you very much, Savers. Because when I opened it, there's nothing but a power cord that I might be able to use. It's got one of these. I don't know. We'll see. But wow. What a disappointment that it didn't have the freaking answering machine inside. I obviously should have checked it at Savers, but I didn't. And I got bamboozled and hornswoggled. This feels heavy when you put the power cord in there. I thought, of course it's in there. It's not. It's not. Well, so then I wanted one. Now I want one. I want a boxed answering machine, preferably with cassette tape. But then you go on the old Bay, on the eBay, and fools are selling these things for like $149 in the box. Like, come on. I roll past a gold mine, apparently, unbeknownst to me, and there's nothing inside. It's infuriating. I truly, now that I don't have it, now I want it. And so I was quickly like, all right, eBay, let's check it out. What do they got? There's this 1989 PhoneMate answering machine. Pretty sure it's digital. Yeah, it's digital. Oh, no, it's cassette. Ooh, interesting, fellas. Interesting. And it's only $22.99. It's a buy it now for $22.99 with $11 shipping, but it is a cassette. And it's the PhoneMate company. So I was not familiar with that. I don't know. I might have to pull the trigger on that one. That's pretty interesting. Because I'll add it to my watch list. Because the other ones that I was looking at on here, were ridiculous. Let's see. Let me. Just bear with me. Where are you guys going? You're not going anywhere. Here's the other one I was looking at. So here's another PhoneMate. The PhoneMate 6000. Look at that price. Look how stupid. $134.99. Get out of here. There's one for buy it now, $22.99 that nobody's even jumping on yet, including me. We got the AT&T answering system for $70. Get out of here. That's not happening. But this is what I'm talking about. And now, I feel like I hit the jackpot. $70, $99. I feel like I hit the jackpot for $2.99. I get home, there's nothing in it. So I think I'm going to get that $22 one and just be happy with that. It has the cassettes, and that's what I wanted ultimately. Okay, so that's the thrift store. I told you no big deal today, just a quick show. I went to a garage sale over the summer, and for absolutely no reason, I bought a 10-inch computer monitor from 1987, a Super VGA monochrome monitor. Why? I don't know. I'm not a computer guy. I never was. But I thought this would look cool on a shelf. And then I'm like, where am I going to put it? Because I have no room. I'm probably going to cut the cords off. They're just bulky and huge and in the way. So I'll probably just tear those out of there. And somehow set this monitor up somewhere. Just as this is what happens when you got the sickness, right? You just get a computer monitor. Yeah, that's it for the thrift store. Finally, I was able to, and I usually do a whole show on these, but I don't feel like it. They're not super popular when I do them, but I got the latest and probably the last Back to the Future NECA. This is Doc Brown, and this is, I will tell you, this is by far the best looking NECA figure of all time. There, other than the horror ones, Freddy and Jason, but I don't know if you can. I might have to take it out of the package for you. Look at that Doc Brown face. Look at how perfect that face is. That's the best looking NECA figure I have seen. It is perfect. I can get into it here for you if you'd like. But, these are at Target. You saw the ones that I had upstairs already. I have Marty. I have the Tales from Space Marty. I have the Biff figure. And now we have this outstanding likeness. This Christopher Lloyd perfect likeness. Just a perfect NECA figure. Look at that head. And comes with some pretty cool accessories, sunglasses. He's got the cut on his head. It's so great. There's two heads. So take a look. There's two heads. The first one has a bandage. The second one has, if you can see, a faded scar. Right? Take a look at that. See that little scar? So it's almost like, you get to Doc Brown, he's sort of healed a little. But look at that Christopher Lloyd face. That is perfect. It's a perfect NECA figure. Of course, it's all tied in here. I can't get it, but man, I just can't get over the realism of that figure. I love it. That probably completes the, and it's got an accessory. It's got like a poster in here of the. It's got the blueprints of the clock tower. Look at that. That's pretty neat. I love it. Love it. Love it. The Doc Brown NECA. Mine, oh mine. Target, like $22.99. And that's it. That completes the NECA Back to the Future line. So good. Such a good figure. Finally, a man, Jonathan Zachary, who you've probably seen in the comment section. He, I sent him something. He sent me something. And he said, here, do what you want with this. Make it into whatever you want it to be. And what is it? It is a Friday the 13th Jason Voorhees plain, unpainted mask, right? So here we go. The most non-artistic person in the world has been given a template to create. So I'm like, wow. I'm not even going to try to do an actual Friday the 13th mask. So what I decided that I think I'm going to do, okay, I'm going to combine some worlds. Really easy, because I got to do something basic, because I am horrible with the art, with any of that. I think we're going to do the Hulkamania Jason Voorhees. That's right! I think we're going to do the red and yellow Hulkamania Jason Voorhees mask. That's it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to somehow divide. I'm going to spray paint red and yellow. We've got to put some of these stickers on the triangle. We'll figure out how to do that. Got to somehow attach a strap, and we're going to have a Hulkamania Voorhees mask. I don't know. I'll show you when I'm done with it, but that's what I thought of doing, because I don't want to try to make an actual Voorhees. So I'm going to do Hulkamania, right? Because it's two colors. I can get that right. Hulkamania, first ever, one of a kind Hulkamania Jason Voorhees mask coming to the New 80s Revolution. That's it. That's it, right? That's a quick Saturday night for you. We're done. Those are the pickups. Devastating about the answering machine, but I will get me one. Oh yes. Got the alarm clock. Loving that. Kids are going nuts. Egg splat. You put water in these foam plastic eggs. You hit them on yourself. I'm gonna go up there and play. So I'll see y'all soon. Happy Saturday. PACW episode coming up Sunday. Good night now.